everyone. Alright, we should be live now. Just making sure everything is set up before we begin the stream. So, okay, in this stream, I'm going to show magic card tricks. I'm basically just going to be showing some of the science behind these tricks, or some of the wow factor behind the tricks, and I will be doing a few tricks as well. So, this is a bicycle playing card set, or just it's this right here. I would recommend getting these because they're just the best to do cards with. They're pretty much just the best way to do cards. So I'm gonna start with some of the beginner tricks. So I'm gonna do this beginner trick. So to start, you will basically need the kings and queens of all four suits. So that is basically what I'm doing. I'm just getting all the kings and queens set. Okay. Alright, so you'll basically just need the kings and queens from your cards. You always can just put it aside, which is what I'm doing. But you need to make sure the kings and queens are in a specific order. So for both sets, it is clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Hey Hunter. So you can see here, this is the order all the cards should be in. Both sets of suits. So you'll basically have them select. So I'm just gonna do an example so you would know what the card is. But let's say, as in a quick example, we'll do the King of Clubs. So you would have the spectator choose a card, and then you would have the spectator choose their card, then put it back, and then you will in-jog and out-jog cards. So you'll in-jog, out-jog. In-jog, out-jog. You'll basically in-jog, out-jog all the cards. And then you'll pull out the out-jogged cards. Make sure you actually have 4 cards in-jogged and 4 out-jogged. So just make sure you have your cards straight. So you would ask the spectator, do they see their card? And in this instance, no. The card is not in here, so they'll say no. And the pile their cards in. So this is the pile their cards in. As the example, you would basically say, alright, then you'll put their card on top, and these are all for the royal suits of the Reds. So you'll put this on the bottom, and then you'll in-jog, out-jog again. So in-jog, out-jog, in, out, in, out, in, out. So you'll basically just, again, you got the out-jog cards, and in this instance, no, again, we do not see the card, but again, the spectator will not see their cards in this pile here. But yeah, instead of putting it on the bottom this time, you put the pile, instead of putting the pile that their cards are on the top, you put it on the bottom. So, like that. And then you in-jog, out-jog again. I've been doing it for a while, but I decided, might as well just do it on stream. Okay, so pretty much just make sure you in-jog and out-jog your cards. And then you'll grab the 4 that are out jogged. And do make sure you do have 4, which this one does. And obviously in this instance, no. So 3 no's. Sometimes you have to. It doesn't really matter. Alright. So now you'll do it like this. So you'll place 1 pile here. So we'll do that. That. You'll do it until all 8 cards are piled. So you'll say, alright, is the spectator's card king or queen? And it knows it's a king. You'll grab the pile again. And again, you'll do it twice. Okay, was the spectator's card? You'll ask, was the spectator's card a red king or a black king? It will reveal it was a black king. Really? Alright, so then you'll do this and this, and then you'll say, was it the king of spades or clubs? And you can see it was the king of clubs. Alright, so that trick is pretty easy. So now we're actually going to move on to a kind of an intermediate card trick. So you can do with a borrowed deck of cards, just shuffle the card. If you know how to do the riffle shuffle, you'll just do the riffle shuffle. Oh. So this one is actually one of my favorites. So you'll fan out the cards, pull this one out, and you basically have them grab the card, they'll look at it, and while you have your back turned, you'll flip 2 cards. You'll do a double lift to flip the 2 cards on the top of the suits onto the top. Alright, and then you'll have them riffle through the deck. Let's say they say stop right there. They'll put their card face down, like so. And then you'll say, obviously, you didn't control their card to the top. This was obviously not the card. It was another spade. And then you'll go behind your back and flip over the top 2 cards. And then you'll ask them what their card was. In this case, it was 3 of spades, I believe. And then you'll fan the cards out. No, 8 of spades. But you basically get them to say their card, and then you reveal it. Alright, I got this next card magic trick. Alright, so this one is kind of easy, but kind of hard at the same time. So, this one, if I remember it, we need all 3 of the suits. We need the king and queens from hearts, clubs, diamonds. No spades, so the king and queen. So basically, so no spades, all you need is the clubs, hearts, and diamonds to do this trick successfully. You basically just look for the cards, Jack of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, and we have the Queen of Clubs. Alright, so we got all of them. So you'll basically put them in piles, 3 piles. I'm gonna move my computer back a little bit, just so I can set the cards up correctly. It's just so you guys can see them fully. So you'll basically just have them in good order here. You don't have to do them like this. You can if you want to. You just basically need to make sure that all 3 suits are in order or at least have all three of the suits, the clubs, diamonds, hearts, all in order. So, okay, you'll basically say, alright, which pile do you want to shuffle first? They'll say clubs, alright. Like, alright, you'll face it down, and you'll shuffle them. And then once you're done shuffling, I'm going to move these piles up, just so you guys can see it. You'll deal them down, face down. You'll ask which pile again, so we'll do the hearts this time. So, hypothetically, let's say they say hearts. You'll flip them over and deal them out or shuffle them. And bear in mind, you do not know what card is in which pile. You don't know, like, what card is what, because you do them face down. This one, the magician nor the spectator knows which of one of the piles all the cards are in. At this point, you and the spectator won't know what pile the cards are in. So we'll do this and this. You'll basically split the deck like so. Alright, so then you'll do the pile top, and then you'll basically say C L U B H E A R T D I A M O N N D. And then you'll basically do the reverse order. So you'll say, just so you don't think I'm cheating, we're going to go the other way. So C L U B H E A R T. Really? D I A M O N D. And then you'll do it like this. You know, the suit gods heard the calls. These should be, yep. You can see all three are together. It's pretty simple, but it's kind of complicated because if you misspell one of the if you misspell one of these suits, the trick basically doesn't become void, but it's just a lot harder. Alright, Hunter, do you want a VC? Call me on Discord if you want a VC, man.